What's up, YouTube? What's going on today? With the video, I want to make a little update video. Look at that. Yeah. As you can see, she's looking pretty clean today. So, I haven't been on YouTube in a while. Kind of a little bit of a face reveal and a little update at the same time. So, I want to do a video on this Harley. It's my new Harley. Road Glide. It's 2017. Bought it new. So, she got about 1,200 miles on it. Had its first services done already, so I figured it's time for an update video. So, what I think of this Harley? I think it's a great bike. I mean, just look at it. Let's just look at it real quick. Hold on. Got them dual pipes, oh yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I wasn't a big Harley fan. And honestly, I don't even know why. I thought they were just overpriced motorcycles that old people drove. And I had a few friends who owned them. And after I rode it a couple times and kind of got the feel of it, it felt good. It was, you know, it was different. I mean, you know, I had my Boulevard. I rode Rockets. And, you know, those great bikes. But at the same time, you know, they're not practical, you know. I love my M109R. That was a great bike. Powerful. It was fast. But it just wasn't convenient. You know, didn't have bags. I got tired of wearing a backpack. And so I started shopping for baggers. You know, something that would fit for what type of riding I'm doing. I mean, I'm not doing over the road or anything, but for what I was doing. And so I went out, test rode a few things, and a lot of great baggers out there. You know, the Hondas, Yamaha, Star Venture, great bike, and got to Harley, and it was definitely more special because the quality. I just noticed that Harley's bikes felt the quality parts that they put on them from the factory, it was like top notch. And then you get the classic feel. But as you can see, hold on, let me show you. Let's get this right. It's got a Milwaukee 8 with the 107. So yeah, you get the modern power. So as far as speed and power goes, there's tons of torque. I mean, it was, compared to my Boulevard, my M109, off the get-go, it makes torque quicker at lower RPMs. And so it definitely gets going. Tons of cruising power. But top end, I mean, the Boulevard is faster on the top end. And, you know, stock bike, obviously. But at low speeds, yeah, I think it could hold its own against the Boulevard. But, I mean, they're two totally different bikes, too. But this is a 1750cc. Boulevard was 1800. But at the same time, this is like 150 pounds heavier, so it's definitely not gonna be as quick. But for what it is and how much this thing weighs, you know, around 800 pounds or so, somewhere in that ballpark, it's fast. It's fast compared to that. And I mean, it's just not bad I can really say about this bike. And one thing that I noticed right off the bat, if you buy a Harley, you're gonna have to buy, like, immediately, if you have a passenger, those backrests. You need a passenger backrest, because it's too hard to ride with the passenger without it, and the passengers don't want to ride with it without it, because, you know, they always complain that they're sliding off. So, but as far as servicing it, you know, I haven't serviced it. I had somebody service it for me, but from what I was told, they're super easy to work on. Harley is a little bit more expensive when it comes to the accessories and add-ons, but I mean, you really don't have to do that. I mean, if you're gonna do that with anything, you're gonna pay for what you're buying. But Harley is a little more, but at the same time, the quality, I mean, you're getting great quality compared to metric bikes. And so aftermarket, Harley Davidson aftermarket parts are even more quality, you know, they're only getting better, so you're gonna pay for it. But at the same time, they're built to last hundreds of thousands of miles. So, and honestly, I think in the future I might do some motor upgrades, but I don't know. Right now, I mean, it's a brand new bike, so it's plenty of power, plenty, you know, I'm just cruising right now, so I'm just enjoying it. I'm sure in the future I'll probably turbocharge it. That's my goal, is to eventually turbocharge this thing and put either a big wheel front kit on it or the 180 front tire. I don't know. Maybe you guys give me some ideas. What's gonna ride the best? 26 or 30-inch wheel, or the 21-inch 180 front tire? I like both of them, so I don't know. It's hard to pick. I'm up in the air on that one. So anyway, just thought I'd give you guys a video, share my thoughts on a Harley Davidson Road Glide, and just what my expectations was on a Harley compared to riding metric bikes. You know, I know there's a lot of stereotypical people that stereotype Harley Davidson. You know, they're expensive, they're for old people and all that kind of stuff. And I'm 35. I'll be 36 this year. And I can tell you right now, these bikes are built for whoever wants to ride it. Young, old, it don't matter. If you can afford it, I'd suggest you get one, because they're well built, high quality, and they're just amazing bikes. And I'm glad I got mine now, because, you know, I don't know if the rumors are true. Maybe somebody can help me out with this, but I heard that Harley might be moving out of states. So, and if you're gonna have an American bike, you gotta have it built in America. So that's what I kind of feel, you know. Anyway, it's good to see the younger guys riding Harleys. You know, I'm starting to see a lot more younger guys riding Harley, and it's nice. You know, when I bought mine, there was a lot of young guys in there checking them out, and you know, got mine from a place in Taylor called Motown Harley. If you ever if you're out in that area, stop in, chat with them up. I'm telling you, they take care of you. They give you the best deals. They hook it up. They're not going to push you. They let you ride whatever you want to ride to test it, make sure it's fitting what your standards are, and what you expect, your expectations are for Harley. They don't want you riding on something that you don't really want. So, and great people, but these bikes set themselves. I mean, you go in there, you look at them, I mean, they just all looking at you with them big eyes, like, hey, ride me. So you just gotta pick. You just gotta ride it, see which one fits you the most as far as power and motor and all that. Unless you get a CVO, they're pretty much all the same power plant, but it's the different styles of riding positions and all that stuff. So, but anyway, Harley Davidson compared to the M109, even though there's two totally different bikes, the comfort level, the comfort and speed and practicality for the Harley is, it's nothing to compare to. It's amazing. And I will say, you know, the other bagger bikes, they still got good quality, you know, they're still good bikes, still fine. But my biggest thing was the quality and resale value. If I ever decide to sell my Harley, I know I can get more resale value out of it than if I was to buy a Yamaha or Goldwing or something. Even though Goldwings are, you know, great bikes, I don't feel like the resale value will be as good as Harley. And let's face it, I mean, the quality, you know, it's a lot more plastic on the Goldwings and other metric bikes compared to, you know, the Harley Davidson. I think I got plastic, good quality plastic on the front fairing, but everything else is metal and pretty nice, which is a lot different than what I'm used to. But I mean, it's a heavy, well planted, it rolls super smooth. I will say it is a little bit of a gas hog, but you know, I mean, I guess I better, you know, I gotta slow down, because, you know, I'll be rolling. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be rolling, and I guess I just gotta get used to keeping it closer to the speed limit. I just put it that way. But anyway, this is a good video for you guys to, from my perspective, Harley versus the M109. You know, I'm a huge fan of the M109R. I've been wanting one of those bikes for the longest, and if I could have kept it and bought the Harley at the same time, I would have done it, but I don't have room for two bikes, so I had to give it up. You know, can't have everything, but it was a great bike. Nothing bad to say about it. You know, it's a different class, so I can't say, you know, I can't compare it as far as class to this bike, because these are two totally different. You know, this is a touring bike, that was a muscle cruiser. But for riding purposes only, the Harley Davidson is definitely a lot comfortable and a lot more practical. But the fun factor in 109, when, you know, you want to blast through the lights and, you know, light the light races, yeah, you ain't keeping up with that one. 1800 power, it's good, it's good. So anyway, I do got some other topics coming up. I wanted to reveal to you guys who's following my channel. By the way, if you see this video and you're not a subscriber, subscribe, because, you know, I got a lot more good videos coming up. And also, you know, I got some life-changing things happening, and I want to share with you guys, take you on a journey. I decided that I'm going to get gastric bypass surgery done, and take this excess weight off. You know, when everything else fails, sometimes you have to go the other route. So So anyway, I'm going to be taking you guys on that journey with me, and giving you some pre-surgery videos, you know, some body shots and stuff like that, and talk about what I'm doing, what's the requirements, and everything that leads up to actually getting the surgery. And then I'm gonna, so you guys, once the surgery's done, give you some post videos, because, you know, it's not gonna be easy. But, you know, I know there's some people out there who probably had the surgery. You see this video, you're gonna give me some encouragements. You're gonna subscribe to my channel, give me some pointers, what I need to do. And that's the biggest thing, the support. You know, it's a life-changing thing. I know I don't look like it. Let me get a little bit of a shot. Look at that. I know it's like, it's hard to look this good, but hey, you know, sometimes, you know, you gotta take the weight off. You know, a lot of people don't think I'm over 300 pounds, but 338. That's what I weigh right now. And you know, I know it's not a huge weight, but for I'm 5'11", so for my size, you know, you gotta get the weight off. Nothing good comes from being overweight, and unfortunately, even though you know, I have to change all this goodness here, I gotta do it. It's not good. It's not good for me to be this heavy. So, you know, not saying I don't like my weight, not my size. It's just not good. Health reasons why it's not good. You know, it's nothing to do with looks. So let's not get that twisted. It's all for medical reasons, you know. So anyway, stay tuned for those videos. And then my plan is actually to give you guys some videos of some ride videos. I'm gonna get a GoPro or something to be able to chat with you guys while I'm riding, and give you some vlogs, good content, you know, just about life, and you know, all the different changes coming and all that stuff in my life. And you know, you guys can ride with, go on this Harley venture with me. Owning a Harley, I would never thought I was gonna own a Harley, and I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, 35, on a nice Harley. These are nice bikes. So if you don't ride a Harley and you've been wanting to know about a Harley, take it from me. Take it for a test ride. You know, if you want to pull the trigger on one, I think you should do it. The Road Glide to me is the most comfortable. You know, a lot of people like the look of the Road Glide, but for me personally, I think it looks beefy, looks mean, and especially when you customize them, they look super tough. But for those who are in the market to buy a Harley, I think that's the way to go. Just get a Harley. You know, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, I would have never said get a Harley, because I just didn't know nothing about them. You know, I didn't understand it, but now I do. They, you know, you get treated amazing by the dealers, and you know, they constantly got events that keep you. They treat you like family. I mean, it's just amazing. The experience of buying a Harley was amazing. I mean, I didn't even want to leave the dealership because we were just having a good old time. And I walked out there with a bike. And I knew when I got there, I was going to buy a bike. I just didn't know what and how much I was going to spend. But Harley Davidson Road Glide. You know what's the funny thing is? I wasn't even upset or sad about walking away from my Boulevard. That's how great this bike was. I was like, I want it, and I didn't look back. So that just tells you right there that this has got to be a great bike for me to walk away from my M109R. And it was the limited, you know, Boss, black and yellow. So, but again, beautiful Harley. Anyways, just thought I'd throw a video out there, give some updates. Haven't made a video in a while, but stay tuned. I'm gonna be giving some more updates on my Harley, any upgrades I do, and we're just gonna talk about the experience of owning a Harley, because I think there's really great bikes. But like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos, and have a blessed day. Talk to you later.